All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Too Easy Sports Betting. I'm Trice, Too Easy. That's Trice, number 2 letter E, letter Z on Twitter. Make sure you guys follow me on there. We very active. I post a lot of live plays, parlays, thoughts. We be just on there bullshitting, talking shit, and just having a good time. The community's dope, so make sure you follow the Twitter. Also, thanks, everybody. Y'all been killing the subscribe button. I said I wanted 2,000 by the end of this month. So August 1st, I set a goal for myself of 2,000 subscribers. I think I'm at 1,700 already in like 4 days. So y'all been killing the fucking subscribe button. I appreciate it. It's the best way to support any content creators to like, subscribe, and comment. So yeah, appreciate it. Anyways, we're going to review yesterday's slate. We're going to the straights, the player props, the parlays. I'm going to share my plays for the day. I'm going to get you out of here with a bag to crack they ass. Listen, yesterday was rough all around. Look, I don't know how y'all 4th of July went. Let me tell you how my shit went. First of all, I hate going to festivals. I hate going anywhere where it's crowded with a bunch of dusty ass folks. I just don't enjoy it, right? So I'm like, fine, goddammit. Girl kept on complaining she want to go see festivals. All the kids bored, want to go see. I just wanted to grill out and buy some fucking sparklers and some pops, some smoke bombs. That's enough for me. Eat a burger and chill, watch baseball, right? Get my little drink on. Nah, we got to go to a festival. Go to the goddamn festival. It's fucking packed. I go to wait in line for food. I waited 45 minutes. I got a hot dog. It was a corn dog, some chicken tenders, and a Philly cheesesteak, and a pop. It was $55. Then after I order it, I look over. I thought there was 2 lines to order food. One line was to order, the other was to get the food. So I probably waited an hour and a half in total for this bullshit food I paid $55 for. Right when I get the food, fucking hurricane. I mean, just so much rain just starts pouring. So now I'm running. I'm trying to carry 2 things of food. We got the stroller. All the kids is fucking screaming and crying and shit. Get to the car. I'm just drenched. My clothes is sticking to me. I'm itching like a motherfucker. Go home. Don't even see fireworks. All my bets lose. So that's how my that was my 4th of July. But you know what? It's a memory I'll never forget. I'm thankful for it. So it is what it is. The bets losing at the end of the day was just the icing on top. I live for days like that. Okay, guys, so let's review the slate yesterday. I went 8 wins, 13 losses. I go down 6 units. So I was up 7 units in 2 days, down 6, so we up 1 unit. Mets Nationals, Mets lost, and again in the Mets team total, that's the first time they have not hit the team total. I still like the bet. I still think the bet was the right play, just unlucky. Cardinals, Pirates, Cardinals win. Jose Furman goes under 1.5. I'm on him again today. Blue Jays first 5, they were up 3. They were up or they were tied. Then the Astros scored in the 5th, I believe, to go 4-3 and cook it. Astros ended up winning the game. They're hot. Danny Jensen, though, of the Blue Jays hitter. The Blue Jays had 3 runs. Guess who contributed? The 2 people who we fucking bet to not. So Danny Jensen and David Snyder both cooked us. It's just so unlucky. Red Sox, Marlins, over that checked. Of course it does. That line was crazy. Gio Urshela finally decides to hit for the Tigers. Just sickening. Phillies and Cubs. Phillies lose to the Cubs. Chris Morel gets his fucking hit line. It's just sick. Padres and Rangers. Rangers money line loses. Fuck it. What can you do? Miguel Sano, check. Orioles, Mariners over 7.5, check. Orioles over 6.5, check. You already know I said that shit was crazy. Rays, Royals, the Royals I'm so done with them, man. I gotta stop. Like, they just killing me. At least their team total hit. Then Nick Lofton hasn't hit in 11 games. He's not got a base hit. Cracks it yesterday. Like, what the fuck? It's just how the day was going. Brewers and Rockies, Brewers money line -140. D-backs, Dodgers -130. Fuck it. What can you do? You win some, you lose some. Crookeds with the straights. If you can't handle a lost day, don't gamble. If everybody won every day, we'd all just be fucking rich, It happens. Fuck it. Get right back in there and move on from it. Fuck it. Bad day. Down 6 units, up 1 unit in 3 days. Cool. All right, so let's get into the straights. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and review this slate today. So, Angels and the Cubs to start the day. You got Griffin Canning and Justin Steele. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I just can't back the Cubs. I cannot in good faith back the Cubs. I for goddamn sure can't back the Cubs at -185. I can't back them anyways because they trash. There's not a world where I back the Cubs at -185. On the flip side of that, I tried backing the Angels twice. They keep losing. They ain't doing anything. They're not producing offensively either. Neither of these teams can produce offensively. So why this run line is at 9.5 is beyond me, but it's an easy lock to just play the under 9.5. Angels won't score any. If they do, they might be 1. Cubs probably score 4 or 5. It should be a 6-7 run game. No way this goes over 10 at 10 runs. There's no way. Mets and Pirates, you got Luis Severino, who I like, but he's been struggling a little bit. Then you got Paul Means Skakins. That boy been dealing out there, okay? That said, Guys, you don't give up on a team for 2 losses. They got to show me 3. I'd be on the Mets money line. I'd be on the Mets team total and the Mets full game team total. They missed it once. They've missed these 2 lines once in like 10 days. You don't just give up because, they lost 2 in a row and then the team total didn't hit one time. Okay, you trying to win long term, guys. You're not just trying to win one day. You need to look at the big picture. Yeah, they had a bad 2 games. One game they only hit the team total. The next game they missed the money line and the team total. Fine. Over the long run, though, over this whole month, all month of June, they was profitable. They've hit it every time. If I had to pick it, I'll be right back on there. Team total's too low, 1.5 and 3.5. I don't care what pitcher they've versed. They've been cooking the best pitchers in the league all month. Maybe they have a little, regression in July. We'll see, but I'm not ready to give up on them yet. They'd have to lose one more time. 3 strikes and you out with me. Then I step back and reevaluate. They cooked me twice. I need to see it 3 times in a row before I think, okay, this is not profitable. Cardinals and the Nationals, you got Sonny Gray, Patrick Corbin. Guys, just fade the game. If you wanted to bet the Cardinals, it's minus 175. If you want to take the Nats to score versus Sonny Gray, I damn sure don't. Cardinals at home, I'm not going to fade Sonny Gray. The thing is, both these teams have been hitting the ball a lot, so I really don't trust the under, even though the pitchers are decent. I just don't think there's a good bet here. There's no way to be profitable with this game. Your best bet is to just fade. There's really not a good solid play here where you can feel confident about picking anything. Don't play that game. Red Sox, Yankees. This one of the easiest locks of the day. I think you all know we're fading the Yankees. That organization's in shambles. Them boys are playing bad ball. They don't look good anywhere. Their best pitchers are getting hit the fuck up. That said, today you have Nestor Cortez. Guys, have you looked at his stats lately? Guys, Nestor Cortez lately, 4 innings, 7 hits, 3 runs, 7 innings, 5 hits, 3 runs, 6 innings versus Baltimore, 5 hits, no runs. That's called luck. 7 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs, 5 innings, 7 hits, 4. These stats are fucking terrible. Terrible. 7 hits, 5 hits, 5 hits, 6 and 7 hits. 3 runs, a lucky no runs versus the Orioles with 5 hits. 2 runs, 4. His stats are horrible. There is no world where you don't take Tanner Houck, who's been very solid, versus an ice-cold Yankees team whose organization is in shambles right now and they can't seem to get a win. There's even problems between the players. No way we don't bet these Red Sox at plus 120. This is possibly the easiest lock of the day. Okay, guys? Giants and the Guardians. You have Tanner Bybee. We don't know who's going to pitch for the Giants yet. I don't care. I'm fading this game. I'm not going to bet the Giants at plus 145. I'm not going to take the Guardians at minus 170 the way they've been playing. The under is an option, but at the same time, both of these teams are capable of scoring. The team totals are at 2.5 and 5. You know, I like 1.5 and 3.5 if I'm going to bet team total half game or full game. The only option here is to fade. There's just no value. Fade the game. Tigers and the Reds. So, these Reds, I hate backing them. Every time I do, they lose. That said, they're playing good ball. They just swept the Yankees. Carson Spears has been good. Reese Olson, shaky, then good. And I don't know what he's going to do. I damn sure can't back the Tigers in their bats. The Reds seem like they can pretty much score on anybody right now, but then they can get ice cold in the snap of a finger. If I had to pick, though, it's definitely a red spot. You damn sure. And the line dropped to 125 now. So I got it at 115, but the line's going to drop probably more. It might be 135 by the end of the day. Everybody's going to be on the Reds. And you can't back the Tigers right now. They cannot hit the ball. You can't back a team who can't produce offensively no matter how fucking good the pitching is. Okay, guys. White Sox and Marlins, definitely a White Sox spot. Drew Thorpe's been actually dealing. Brian Hoeing White Sox have a pitching advantage, and the White Sox offense has been producing. They've been scoring. They've been hitting the ball, guys. If you actually look at these White Sox games recently, look how much offense they've been producing. 4 runs, 8 runs, 6 runs, 4 runs, 11 runs, 5 runs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games in a row with solid offensive numbers. Were they trash before then? Of course. The last 6 games, though, man, these motherfuckers been balling. So it's an easy White Sox pick at plus 100. There's no way these Marlins win today. They're trash. To be priced at minus 130 is fucking insane. You could also take the over because the Marlins been scoring a few runs a game, and I think the White Sox do too, but it's at 8.5. That's a coin flip to me. To me, the White Sox is the clear play. All right, you got the Phillies and the Braves. Guys, ain't nobody betting these goddamn Braves. That said, Max Fried has been phenomenal. Max Fried has probably been the best pitcher in baseball. Not even close. The guy has just been sickening. I mean, if you look at Max Fried's stats recently, guys, this motherfucker, he had a rough start and still has an ERA of under 3. Look at this shit. 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, 6 innings, 6 hits, 1 runs, 5 innings, 4 hits, 1 run. One rough game here versus the Orioles, but even then it's 6 hits, 4 runs, and then here he had 7 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. Like he just seems unhittable. He seems like you can't score on him. There's nothing. He's just coming out here and cooking. That said, Aaron Nola's been solid as well, but nowhere near as good as Max Fried. I do give the pitching advantage to the Braves, but I give the offensive advantage to the Phillies. But the Phillies' offensive players are hurt, and the Phillies have been wishy-washy as well. There's no play here. I'm fading it, but if I had to pick, I'm on the Phillies money line or the under 7.5. I think this is a very low-scoring game, but I do think the Phillies win because Max Fried just cannot get run support. The Braves can't score. Their offense is so bad. The Braves are so bad. The Dodgers are bad. The Yankees are bad. Really, the only good team you have the Orioles. They probably the most solid team in the fucking league. I can't think of another team. Orioles, Guardians, I guess, Red Sox, Mets. I honest to God, I don't even know who's gonna win this. Who's gonna win it? Right now, this shit is just crazy. There's no reliability. This has been a very unstable, hard to cap year, especially for money lines. But yeah, Phillies or the under, but who fucking knows? Rays or the Rangers, guys, you have to be on the Rays. I keep trying to bet these Rangers. I do think they're playing good ball. That said, they just keep losing. They are playing solid. Like, I'm watching the games and I still don't understand how they lose, but they continue to lose. They're playing great ball, but the Rays are hot. The Rays are on a fucking tear. They are beating everybody. They're putting up good offensive numbers. They're hitting the ball well. No way you can't be on the Rays. You quite literally have to be on the Rays. If you don't bet them, I feel like you damn near just full of shit. There's just no logical way you can get behind the Rangers when the Rays have been playing how they're playing. Rockies and Royals, guys, just fucking fade it. It's honestly, truthfully, this is a Rockies thing. Rockies been at Coors. They get to stay home. The Royals have to travel up to Coors. And Kyle Freeland, he does okay at home at Rockies Stadium. And Cole Reagans is not that great, and the Royals have been terrible. Right? It's truly a Rockies spot at plus 155. That said, I can't get there. I'm not going to touch it. It's probably high scoring as shit too. You could go over 10.5 if you wanted, but just fade the game. I'm not even going to throw a play out there. This game is nuts. The Astros, this is another one of them really fucking easy locks, guys. If you look at the Astros recently, I had to double check because first of all, they're versus Pablo Lopez, guys. If you just take a quick look, I do more research than I'm just showing you guys like the simple way to do it. Pablo Lopez has a 4.8 ERA, 8 wins, 6 losses, 4 hits, 1 run, 2 hits. He's had 2 really good games versus Seattle and Oakland. Does anyone give a shit? Those offensive can't produce anyways. Teams who can hit the ball, you got the Rays with 4 innings, 7 hits, 5 runs. You got the Yankees, 4 hits, 7 earned runs. If you look at the history, any team he plays versus, Houston hit him 6 times. He only gave up 1 run. That's called luck. Rangers, 7 hits, 6 runs. Washington Nationals, 8 hits, 7 runs. Yankees, 10 hits, 3 runs. This guy gets fucking yeeted all the time. And then you look at the Astros offensive production lately, guys. 5 runs, 8 runs, 5 runs, 7 runs, 7 runs, 9 runs, 10 runs, 3 runs, 6, 9, 5. Guys, what is this line? Why is this 2.5, 1.5, and this at 3.5 versus Pablo Lopez when the Astros are hitting and scoring on everybody? It's just fucking insane. These are 2 of the easiest plays today. These 2 plays right here, the Blue Jays over 7.5, and the Red Sox have to be the easiest locks of the day. And I'm probably gonna do another parlay and parlay them that I'll post on Twitter because they're the easiest locks I've ever. Blue Jays and and Sean Dubbin is pitching for the Astros. It doesn't matter. Anyways. Blue Jays and the Mariners. You got Kevin Gausman, Luis Castillo. Luis Castillo's their ace. I don't give a fuck. Luis Castillo sucks. He's not good. Anybody saying he's good? Guys, look at how bad this dude is. He's not good. He's lucky. 5 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs. 5 innings, 5 hits, 4 runs. 5 innings, 8 hits, 5 runs. 6 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. 5 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs. This is fucking terrible. This is not even kind of good. This is horrible. This is terrible. Terrible, bad, not good. And then he's up versus the Blue Jays, who have genuinely been playing good ball, who have been hitting well, who have been producing offensively. To not take a over 7.5 here when the Mariners last night hit up, you have their team look like it's coming alive. Looks like they might be getting some momentum. Their confidence has to be through the fucking roof after last night. Yeah, over 7.5 or the Blue Jays money line. I'm on over 7.5. Diamondbacks, Padres, fade the game. Don't care. Slate and Sony, Randall Vasquez, nothing to talk about. It's a fade. Orioles and the Athletics. Albert Suarez, of course, I love him. I love to back the Orioles. I'm not going to back them by 2, though. The Athletics have been playing ball. They've been producing offensively. Orioles have 2, but I don't know if they can win by 2. I'm sure they win, but by 2 is too risky for me. And the money line for the Orioles is minus 165. There's no value. Brewers and the Dodgers. Again, I would love to play the Brewers at plus 165, but it is Tyler Glass now, and who knows what's going to happen. I do think the Brewers win, but it's Aaron Savali versus Tyler Glass now. Pitching, the over 7.5 is pretty fucking low too. But there's no way to tell. Stay away from it. If I had to pick, I'd be on the Brewers. So that's where I'm at for the straights for today, guys. Let's get into some player props. So these player props today are fantastic. I'm being very picky with my picks today because we lost yesterday. I'm only playing 10 plays. So I'm playing all 5 of these player props. You have Darian Blanco, guys. 20 games. He's only had 2 bases in 3 games. In 20 games. In 10 games, 100% hit. 5, 100% hit. I mean, guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. 13 games he's not hit 2. He cannot hit 2. It just doesn't happen. This is a very easy lock for the Royals. Then you got Miguel Garcia, under 2 hits. Guys, 2 hits. He's only had 2 times in 20 fucking games. He's had 2 hits twice. In 20 games, he's had 2 hits twice. I don't know if y'all quite understand what I'm saying here. In 20 games, he's had 2 hits twice. If we get cooked on this, we get cooked on this. I'm betting that every time. Mark Canha, running him right back to him. We've cashed him 2 days in a row. Why not make it? We've cashed him 3 days in a row. Why not make it a 4th? Mark Canha, under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Guys, again, he was hot for a little bit. Ice cold. 90% hit rate over 10. 100% hit rate over 5. He's hit it once in 10 games. I have to be on it. Jose Furman for the Cardinals. Do I even need a 95% hit rate in 20 games? He cannot put the bat doesn't even fucking come close to the ball. It's just, he's terrible. Like, terrible, guys. He's batting 130. I want to be very clear with you guys about how bad he is. He's batting 130, and you're getting his under 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for minus 120. This is the easiest player prop lock of the day. Then you have Miguel Sano. I've cashed him 3-4 days in a row as well for the Angels, under 1.5. You're getting it for a great price of minus 105. Guys, 10 games, he's hit it once. He can't hit the ball. Justin Steele's pretty good too, so he's damn sure not hitting the ball today. So these 5 player props are just, again, this is Outlier. It's in my description. Click the link, get a 7-day free trial. If you want to be successful in sports betting, you have to use Outlier. It's the only way, guys. I genuinely mean that. So yeah, these player props today are fucking locks. I mean, they're golden. I sat and picked through. These are, guys, these are fucking locks, okay? So, we got a couple parlays for today that I liked real quick. Then we'll go for my top plays. I'll get you out of here. First one, Red Sox, Phillies, and the Reds. There's such good value on this bet here. Let me get the odds for you guys. It was Red Sox, Phillies, and the Reds, which these teams should win, okay? And they're all plus money. And the games will probably be close, right? The Phillies games might be close. The Red Sox game might be close. The Reds game might be close. But if it wins, man, the value on this play was fucking nuts. Where's that Reds game? Let me find. Here it is. The odds on this are plus 771 for a 3-leg money line with these 3 teams who should easily win on paper. I mean, the Red Sox are balling. The Phillies are better than the Braves. The Braves suck and can't win to save their life. I just think it's a good value for the 3 picks. Then we got Angels, Kevin Pillar at under 1.5 bases. Royals, Darian Blanco under 2.5 hits, runs, or RBIs. And the Angels, Ketel Marte over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. So I like these 2 plays a lot. I don't have the odds yet for this one. I'll post it on Twitter. I'm also going to post a parlay number 3 on Twitter today. With my favorite locks, with just the easiest locks of the day. I'm going to be posting that on Twitter later, okay? So, last but I didn't even show y'all the parlay screen. My bad, y'all. Run that shit back. Here we go. Red Sox, Phillies, and the Reds, plus 771. Angels, Kevin Pillar under 1.5 bases. Royals, Darian Blanco under 2.5 hits, runs, RBIs. Angel, Ketel Marte over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. These is what I was trying to show. My bad, y'all. I forgot to switch. These are the parlays for today, okay, guys? And if you want to text the version of my picks, they're in the Patreon. Okay, so let's get into my top plays for the day, and I'll get y'all out of here. So these are the 10 plays I'm playing today at 5% units. So I'm playing half the bankroll, 5% units on these. These plays, I was very, very picky. I think every one of these plays is damn near guaranteed to hit. I like all these a lot. I trimmed off a lot of the fat and just got to the core plays where I'm like, there's no way these lose. So, Angels and the Cubs, I'm on the under 9.5 at -115, and I'm on Miguel Sano under 1.5 hit runs RBIs at -110. I locked both of these. And the reason I'm doing this and not the ESPN bet is because a lot of people were telling me that they couldn't see very clearly what I was picking when I was showing me doing it on ESPN bet. That the general census was it was too blurry and they couldn't see it. So I'm back to this version so you guys can really see, because I want y'all to be able to see my final plays for sure. Even more so than the rest of the shit. I need y'all to see the plays I'm actually playing. So let me know if you guys like the ESPN bet. I'll go back to that, but a lot of people were saying they couldn't see it. So Angels and Cubs under 9.5 and Miguel Sano under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Cardinals and the Nationals, Jose Furman under 1.5 hit runs RBIs and -130. The Red Sox money line. Tigers and Reds, I'm on Mark Kenna under 1.5 hit runs RBIs. Rays and the Rangers, I'm on the Rays money line. No way to fade them right now at -105. Royals and Rockies, Darian Blanco and Markel Garcia under 1.5 hits, under 1.5 bases. Astros and Twins, the Astros team total over 3.5 at -115. Lastly, the Blue Jays and the Mariners, I'm on the over 7.5 at +105. Those are my 10 plays that I am playing today. For sure, I'm going to sprinkle in some parlays for fun. I'm going to play those two and probably put one on Twitter just to win a unit. But that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you had a good 4th of July. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Today's going to be good. I'm very confident in this slate. I like it a lot. And I love the picks, and I'm being very picky with them. So if I lose today, I'll be shocked. But you never know in this sports betting shit. It can be brutal. Anyways, have a good day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's crack these folks.